Damn. Oh, man. I don't know what it is, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This couch is my spot. Couch is my spot. Look, though. The new fish tank, you feel me? I have to get a whole new setup. But I was gonna tap in a long time ago while I was tripping. But I said, I guess I just decided to kind of wait. I kind of decided to wait because, man, bro, the more I dive in, the further I go, bro. The further I go, the further I step outside of the what is. And I think it's like the most beautifulest thing, bro. I said, this shit is beautiful as shit, bro. Because I'm telling you, we be trapping ourselves and we don't even understand. Like, we'll trap ourselves in a bubble and we'll create it. And then we'll stay in that bubble and be stuck in that bubble forever. You feel me? And damn, I said, this trip right here. Well, my last few trips kind of released me from the bubble to where I was outside the bubble and I was just looking in at the bubble and, at many different bubbles. Like, over, like, many of them. Like, it was trippy because, like, I seen how, just seeing how we rewrite history. Like, we rewrite what was, how people was back then, and then, like, even how we try to be like what was, like, instead of being what is right now. Like, what's up with it though? I can't, I ain't gonna, I'm still tripping though. I ain't gonna lie. I took 10 grams. I took 10 grams like earlier and shit. Like, it's kind of weird. I see why a lot of times, like when you don't see me, cause I know I was supposed to do a couple of lives, but I don't because I didn't because I knew it was gonna come up to this point of me diving in, and when I get ready to dive in, I guess I don't be liking to take in a lot of concepts. I don't like to hear a lot of shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause we be so enthused. It's almost like, put it like this, bro. We live in a dream world to where people trap you inside their dreams. All right? Think about that, right? You're being trapped inside the dream of somebody else, meaning you don't have the potential to even have your own dream because you're so busy being stuck in somebody else's dream or somebody else's illusion to the point to where you can't even create your own. So so you're constantly following somebody else's, and like now, like then, like in the beginning, I thought it was something that was cool, but now I just see it as a reoccurrence. It's almost like people don't know how to be what they are right now. They don't know, like, all they are is a reflection, like the weird reflection of what was. Almost like they're trying to be these other people that they think were, because we all came together and said these people were big, or they were, the big sign, Albert Einstein and all this different shit, bro. Like, people are trying to be that to the point to where Albert Einstein and anybody else, like, Nikola Tesla, of their day, they in their time, they made their mark. They made their mark because they weren't, Nikola Tesla wasn't trying to be Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein wasn't trying to be Nikola Tesla. Malcolm X wasn't trying to be Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was not trying to be Malcolm X. Even though they realized each other, They weren't trying to be that aspect of reality that that other one was. But this is one thing that we tried to do. Like, we tried to be Terrence McKenna. We tried to be Kalindi. We tried to be all these different things, and we're not. Like, there are different aspects of us, but what about you? Like, you begin to forget about the you that you made yourself to be. The aspect of you that you took these little pieces from everybody in order to make the you. And it's like kind of crazy, right? Because over time, like, me building this channel and starting this channel and True Life Stories, like, bro, I just sat down and had a whole conversation with Anubis. With Anubis. Like, I'm sitting talking to Anubis, kind of like we're having a conversation, talking about this shit. And this motherfucker told me, you feel me? Because, like, certain shit, like, I don't know, everything I ever been told, I always kind of went against. Everything I ever was shown, I kind of went against. You feel me? And it's probably because, I don't know if it's because of perspective. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I always went against everything I ever was told because, people fabricate life in order to match their belief, in order to, you feel me, to match what they see, what they want to see, and they make you want to see that. And that's why I said, damn, he was like, no, bro. True life stories is dead. True life stories is dead. True life stories been done for a minute, bro. It's true light stories now. I was like, wait, hold on. He was like, yeah, you're not true life stories no more. You're true light stories because, for the simple fact, you finding the true light. You're not finding the true life. And that's the crazy thing about it, because when you think about life is already fabricated to what we think it is. I said, no, I never followed the life thing, of what you should be or what you should do and all these different things. He was like, nah, it's true light, bro. This shit was dope as shit, bro. This was a dope ass experience because I tried to listen to music. It didn't work. Like, it was crazy, right? Because, like when I took the 10, I was like, I'm talking about, like, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours went by. You know how you shit start getting kind of fractally and it kind of get like, kind of disillusional, but not too much. It was like that. So, like, I sat back and I put on the God frequency at first. And I was seeing this ancient China shit. That shit was crazy as shit. It was like this Chinese female goddess and shit. Like, that shit was hella beautiful, bro. It was beautiful as shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was weird because it was like the music I was listening to was creating illusion. It was creating the illusion that this person had created, whoever had made that that tone right there, or that frequency. And I was diving in on that frequency so I could see what they were picturing while they were making the music. That shit was dope as shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was like kind of weird because it even took me to where people say, talk about the words. Like, like, you got to understand, people is always misleading us 24/7 because we always grabbing the shit and we believe what like, oh, well, it's the words. The words is, you feel me? Like, no, bitch, all this shit is life. All this shit is life. So the words is a part of life. Why is we separating the words from what life is? So we start to separate this shit and make it something different. Now, just think about it, though. Every time somebody throws some shit out like this, we believe it. Now, that shit becomes part of our illusion. Now so we go, okay, the words is what's confusing us. The words is creating spells. No, life is creating the spell. The imagination, all this stuff is creating the thing. That's what's doing it. Why do we always gotta put more on it? Like, I think that was the thing that was that it was trying to explain to me, because, like, You feel me? Like when we start to explain stuff and they say, well, you can't explain it in words and whoop doo. You creating another fucking spell. That's another spell. That's another loop that you throwing yourself in, getting pulled into. Every time. I said we do this shit every time. And this is why it wasn't pulling me in as much, because this is what it kept telling me. Is like, how come I gotta keep showing you this same shit? And how come you keep letting everybody convince you that this is a thing? That, oh, words is a thing. Oh, if it's not the words, wait, the moon is a thing. Oh, if it's not the moon, wait, Saturn is a thing. Oh, wait, no, it's not Saturn. Hold on, look over here. It's this over here. Everybody's pointing at all these different things. And what do your mind do? Your mind go to that thing and make that. This is why we get the eyes. When we have the experiences and we see all the different eyes pointing at, looking at everything, because that's us observing every different thing that we make, and we make into something and call it something. Oh, it's the numbers. You did 333. And then we pay attention to it. Now, every fucking time we see 333, we think the shit means something. No, everything means something. It's never, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, over and over again, though. Just think about that. The same loops in different ways that we get pulled in and we get to playing the game. And now, since you believe the game, now you got other people out there that can explain the game to you, and they can put themselves above you. They can put themselves above you because they done made you already feel like they know something that you don't know. And it's like, no, these motherfuckers don't know shit. That's the problem. Nobody knows shit, but they're gonna make you believe that they know something. Because once they make you believe that they know something beyond what you know, what is that gonna do? That's gonna put them above you. You feel me? They already, like, this is what people know. That's why we do this, and we do this with each other. That's why we even made different positions when we even go to work. We made the manager, the supervisor, all the way down to the person that's just fucking doing the job. We did this. We created these different things in order to keep that label. So every time somebody gets spit out in this reality, they already know authority, putting somebody else above you. You, like, I have to put other people above you, above myself. And it's like, bro, come on now. So you telling me, right? A motherfucker, just because you've been on this earth a couple of years more than me in this body, right? This is another thing that got me, is the fact that we try to control the body in the ways we try to control the body. It's like, let the fucking body do what the body do. You feel me? Like, let the body. This is what's fucking crazy, bro. This is the body's reality. This is not the spiritual reality. The spirit reality is outside of what the body is. This is the body's reality. This is not the what we are reality. This is the reality of the body. So sometimes you have to if you look at any spiritual guru, bro, like, even go back to Buddha, the chunky Buddha, you feel me? Every spiritual guru let the body do what the fuck it wanted to. They didn't stop the body from its cravings. They didn't stop the body from doing what it wanted. They let the body do everything that the body wanted to do because the body had its own different cravings. The body was the body. The body knows reality. The body knows this spectrum of reality. That's why when we dive in and we go into the spiritual part of reality, that other spiritual part of us understands that. But then we get it crossed, and we try to we try to bring the spirit world here, and we cross the two instead of letting this one be what it is. We try to bring the spirit world into this and make the spirit world control this. That's why you get so much deception. That's why, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm true life stories though now. I'm not true life stories, because life is like a falsehood. Life It's some shit that everybody lived and they created in order to make the next person after them follow what they did. No, this is not about survival. You feel me? Like, we don't have to really too much worry about survival no more. We don't have to live with the survival instincts that we did back then. We shouldn't even have the fears that we had back then. We don't like if you really think about it, bro, we don't have to worry about lions and tigers and bears coming in our house snatching us up. There's a lot of things we don't have to worry about. You feel me? And then this is why when we stop worrying about that, this is the spirits. Now we put it on the spirits, and we got to worry about the spirits. I said, I was gonna go live, right? But I was having such dope conversations with myself. With myself, I realized, I said, this is why people talk to themselves. This is why people make imaginary friends. I'd rather have an imaginary friend that I can control than have a motherfucker that I can't control on the outside of me trying to have me do what they think I should do all the time. You feel me? I'd rather have an imaginary friend that I know for a fact is just another aspect of me that's gonna have my best interest. I said, this is why you see motherfuckers arguing with their imaginary friends and doing certain shit. Like on the bus, I see this shit all the time. I said, God damn. I said, that motherfucker know you better than the motherfucker that you think been around you for however long. Because the motherfucker that's on the outside of you that's been around you is basically trying to control your mind, trying to tell you to think how they think, trying to tell you to be how they is. When you create your other half that's trying to tell you that, it's just another aspect of you. You feel me? Like, it's just another aspect of you. It's not, man, this shit is crazy, bro. But I'm going to tell you, this was a dope ass experience. I can't even, I can't see it unless, but I feel it. Nah, I always say, bro, that I don't know. I said, my way of thinking is so outside of what is now that I don't care about none of this shit. Like, fuck history, bro. I don't care about history, bro. On everything, I remember I used to always, dive into history and want to know this. Like, I don't care no more. It's like, for what? The history is fabricated. Like, we'll have people say, hey, wait, the history is written by the conquerors. We'll hear that. But we never hear the defeated ones writing history. But yet we'll take history from one person, and we'll make that history. We'll take one person to tell you what one other person did. Like, we're talking about millions of people that lived in that time, and we'll take the perspective of 5 different people and make that history. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, I'm outside laughing, bro. I'm telling you, I'm laughing the whole time to myself because I'm going, like, okay, like, even with the Bible. Like, if we take, okay, let's say if we make the Bible history, right? We have 10 different people explaining what millions of people was doing at that time. Impossible. It's impossible. It's almost like the president trying to direct what's going on right now in places that he don't even fucking reside in. Like Donald Trump trying to say what's going on in Compton. You feel me? Or trying to control what's going on in El Cajon. Or Donald Trump trying to control what's going on somewhere in your hood. It's like, he's never even been there. He never even stepped foot in there. He never even been in that place. He heard stories about it. And he took those stories and he made up his own stories and he concocted what he needed to do, try to say, okay, I can help that place. But how can you help something that you never played a part in? You never been there. You feel me? It's almost like me trying to say, hey, we gonna win the soccer game championship and I ain't never fucking played soccer. I ain't never been on the soccer field. Like, come on now, bro. This shit is hella ridiculous. Reality is hella ridiculous. It's built upon lies, schemes, and a bunch of bullshit. And the cold thing about it is your dreams is the best thing that's going. Now, when you take my dreams and everybody else's dreams and you make them yours, you're not even in your shit no more. Now you in my shit. Now you in they shit. It's like we forgot how to become creators ourselves. We're not creators no more. We are now like just mirror images of what is and what was, because we only creating what we seen. We just reflections. Like I said, if you think about it, right? Tonight when they did the versus battle, you feel me? Master P, you feel me? Birdman. You know how many videos? Like, I even did one on TikTok. You know how many fucking different people did that shit? They just reflected that shit. Oh, like, period. Like, everybody reflected that shit. Like, that's all we do. So it's like you don't even have you don't have no time to be the thing that you want to be or what you decide to be. The only thing you can do is grab the reflections of everybody else. Grab the reflections of the ones that said, hey, this is what life is. Hey, this is what life is about. And then this is what's crazy, because they programmed us to believe a lot of that shit. And once we accepted it, that's what you believe. You can't break that. You can't break outside of that circle, because once you accepted it and you were stuck in that circle, you made your own circle of it. And you said, well, I'm a Christian. You feel me? And once you got stuck in that, you can't get out, because you're going, okay, if I go this way, if I go that way, up, down, left, right, I'm gonna go to hell. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want this to happen. So you kind of create your own demise without even knowing. You create your own demise within life without even knowing. I said, damn. I said, we can you try, and then we try to blame it on other people. But it's like, nah, you create your own heaven and hell, and then you rest in your hell and you follow your hell. It's like kind of fucking weird as shit. Cause it's like, in the end, I guarantee you, right now, like as I'm talking, it don't seem like that. But in the end, I guarantee you, when everybody meet their maker, they gonna see it. And they gonna feel fucking stupid. And they gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, wait, hold on. So this whole time, where's my drizzy at? So this whole time, you telling me I was blaming my baby daddy. I was blaming my baby mama. I was blaming my parents. I was blaming my grandparents. I was blaming this person. I was blaming that person. I was blaming this. I was blaming that. And the whole time, no. Only person you can blame is you. That's it. That's it. Because you're the one creating it. Like, that's the scary part. Look, that's the scary part. Because we go through, and that's the first thing we want to do is blame it on somebody else. Like, oh, we want to blame it on the devil. That's why we created the devil. We said, oh, yeah, we got to have somebody to blame it on. And it's like, bro, no. In the end, I guarantee you, look, go look at every fucking near-death experience. Every person that had a near-death experience, and they said, man, and for God, I was doing this, and I was doing that. And then when they got there and said, no, you wasn't. You thought you was. But no, everything you was doing, you was just doing it for your own self-reflection. And they like, no, I was just trying to help. And no, you was doing it for your own gratitude. I don't give a fuck. Like, most of the near-death experiences you go see, they're seeing it and they're saying it and they're saying, God damn. So every time I was even giving a bum money, I thought I was doing it because I was helping. No, I was doing it for my own gratitude. You feel me? Everything I said, watch. You get to the end, it's gonna show you. That's when we really gonna see. And it's weird because through the psychedelic experience, it show you all this. But we don't really pay attention to it. Because like I said, we want something to be greater than us. We want something to be below us. We want to have something to blame it on. We want to have something to lean on. We want to, like, we believe we want a God. We want a king. We want all these different things. This is something that they bred us to believe and to accept. And I said, no, bro, I'm not being, you feel me? I said, damn, it's like it was trippy, bro. Had a whole conversation, sat down with Anubis, bro, face to face, talking about all type of shit. I can't even remember half the shit we was talking about. It was like hella trippy, but he was like, you're not true life stories no more. Like true life stories is dead. He's like, you true light now. You're true light stories. It's a difference, a big difference. And I was like, wait, true light? He's like, yeah, because you're not searching for the meaning of life. You're not like, I'm not like, it's weird, right? Because I'm not searching for the meaning of life. I'm not searching for what is. I'm not searching for what ain't. I'm not searching for all these things everybody's searching for because I already noticed this a long time ago. Everything that I'm searching for, I'm putting out there. I'm going, oh, if I find this, it's going to make things different. Oh, if I find that and I understand that, it's going to make life different. Oh, if I find that right there, it's going to change life. And it's like, no, this is you. This is the dragon. This is the dog, the dragon, whatever you want to call it, chasing its own tail in circles. And every time you find it or you catch it, you create something new and you create something newer, and then you create something else, and you create, like, think about it, bro. Why you think we on iPhone 17? iPhone, it's the same iPhone, but they just did a couple of things different. It's the same thing, bro. Like, if you pay attention, I keep telling you, everything works in the same fashion, in the same order, as above, so below. Everything is a reflection of you. Do you, like, look at what the cars look like back in the 1970s and what they look like now? Your thoughts is doing the same thing. Your thoughts is constantly transforming, bettering themselves, stepping above, going beyond. Everything is doing that. Everything is playing the same game because this is what reality does. And it's like kind of trippy once you start noticing it and you start paying attention, you just going, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the hell? Like even with, like, when you pay attention to the belief systems, to the religions, what do you think they do, bro? They change for the time. They change for the time. They don't fucking stay the same. They selves. They gotta rearrange they self for today. Remember back in the days, they weren't fucking listening to, like, first, matter of fact, like when they had the first churches, they had slaves. They had slaves up under the church. They was selling slaves. You feel me? Then they shit started to change and they had to, black people start getting churches. You feel me? And then they used to smoke in churches. You could smoke in church. And then what they do, they switch it up and say, nah, you can't smoke in church no more. God don't like that. Yeah, everybody got to smoke outside. Then they had a smoke break. They had a smoke break at church. A lot of people probably don't remember this, but church had a fucking smoke break back in the days. But they had to, every time as time went, they had to change their rules. They had to change the way they even looked at it. You remember they said, man, we don't accept gays. And then they said, God love everybody, so God love gays too. So I'm just saying, they had to keep transforming themselves. This is, everything is doing this. TVs, you feel me? From us watching TVs on them fucking little ass screens, them little big ass bulb TVs. Now we got flat screen TVs. Everything is doing the same thing. Everything is like kind of changing itself, making itself better, making itself smaller, making itself faster. You feel me? This is what reality does. But us, like, we try to stay the same. We try to stay the same. We try to keep the same thinking. We try to keep the same beliefs. Even though we know half the shit, come on now, bro. You can't tell me. Half the shit that we hear about ancient times, sound like bullshit. It sounds like bullshit, but we want to make it into something. We so it's like you're programming reality. You're programming reality to be what you need it to be or what you want it to be. And once you be able to do that, just think, once you be able to do that, bro, if you get a gang of people to believe, it's gonna make it so. It's gonna make it facts. Now everybody's walking around with ancient Egypt symbols on them. Everybody's walking around with King Tut symbols on them. Everybody's walking around with Unk symbols on them. You feel me? Everybody's doing this because once everybody accepts it, it makes it so. So I'm going with that understanding. Why ain't we changing today to be what we wanted? Why do we want it to be like it was then or when it was this time or when it was that time? We know every time was fucked up. There's not one time in reality, bro. There's not one time within life where we can remember where everything was straight and everybody was taken care of and everybody looked out for each other. We don't have records of those times. We only have records of us defeating each other, us fighting each other. This is what we did because we had to get rid of all the evil people. We had to get rid of the ones that was opposing our God. We had to fight the ones that didn't believe what we believed in. It's like, bro, over and over again, over and over. And we believe the shit. I said, we hella retarded. We believe it. I said, it's wild because I know the ones that's ruling, they they just laughing. They just laughing. They like, we've been doing this shit for five fucking thousand years, 10,000 years. These motherfuckers still don't get it. 10,000 years, we even give them the history and let them read it. And they see that it was happening way back when. And they still don't get it. They still let us do this shit. They still let us run over them. They still let us treat them like shit. They still let us send them to war and send their kids to war and have them fighting for us to keep control. Like that we had them, we got them really thinking that they're fighting for their own freedom. And it's like, what the fuck? Like you got me thinking I'm fighting or I'm living or I'm doing all these things for my own freedom. Like I'm free already. Now I have to fight for your understanding to make myself free because like, bro, how you gonna trap somebody and then trap somebody and then trap somebody and then make them and then give them some freedom? Make them pay for their freedom, make them pay for their shit, make them pay to live. Like right now, like think about it. I'd seen a video on Instagram where a lady said, when you own your house, when somebody die in your family, bury them in the backyard. Bury them on your property. Bury your loved ones on your property. Cause once you do that, now that's your shit. Meaning, they was like, even if you owe taxes or like your house payment and all that shit, if you don't pay, they can't take your shit from your family because those are your ancient burial grounds. Those are burial grounds for your family. Why you think they make us go and pay for grave sites in other places? Like they done made it to where we pay for like bro, like it costs to die. Like motherfuckers think it's something crazy because it costs to live. Nigga, it costs to die. Like dying ain't free. Nigga, you can't die for free. Like when you die, do you see how many car washes go on when a motherfucker die? Like if you ain't got life insurance, if you ain't got this, like bro, that like everything we do, it then turned into it costs something. I said even spirituality. Nigga, you want to be spirituality costs now. You feel me? You want to be saved? Being saved? You want to be spiritual? Nigga, that shit ain't free no more. You can't be spiritual for free, nigga. That shit costs money. You want to understand it? Nigga, it costs money. You feel me? You can't get none of this shit for free no more. I said, ain't that some shit? I said, for your own spirituality, Your own life understanding, it costs bread. If you think I'm playing, go watch half the channels you niggas pay for. You feel me? Go watch half the channels you niggas pay for to have some type of understanding. You let another motherfucker create your spiritual understanding. And you so dumb, you'll go pay for the shit. You feel me? You'll go pay for your spiritual understanding. Your spirituality. Meaning that you go to somebody else, give them money because you think they can free you or give you the information that you need. Meaning you put them above you. You like how much fucking sin? That's so fucking retarded. Like now, I'm looking at the shit and I'm going, God damn. I said, what? And some of you motherfuckers here, y'all do it. Y'all know. Y'all got other channels you watch. You feel me? And you go, and oh, they teach you how to meditate. They teach you how to do this. They teach you how to better love yourself. Like, bitch, please. Like, you don't know how to love yourself. You gotta be trained how to love yourself. You got to be trained how to see yourself. Like, come on now. This is what the fuck y'all paying for? You paying for a motherfucker to introduce you to your own self? For you to teach you about yourself? A motherfucker that ain't been in your life ever. Ain't grew up with you, ain't raised you from the start. Bro, if you ain't got your shit right, bro, I'm telling you, you at the wrong. If you listening right now and you somewhere else paying for your spirituality, you in the wrong goddamn place. You might well get the fuck off my account. I'm done. I'm so done right now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm done with all this shit. I don't wanna hear shit. I don't wanna hear shit. Like, I'm at that point, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I hate to say it. I don't care about none of it because I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Like, what I did, my kids I raised, my family I got, I'm gonna let another motherfucker rule over me and try to tell me how I can control or better this shit that I done already built. Like, bro, stop. The fuck is we doing, bro? We got to be dumb as fuck. You might as well be running after the government. That's the cold thing about it. You know, like I always look at it like it's cool to listen on and on motherfuckers, but if you trying to do what that motherfucker is doing, man, you lost. You lost already. You lost already. You already lost. Like, just as simple as that. If you trying to look, anything you don't like about your life or you don't like about yourself or about what you're doing, you have the power to change it. You don't need nobody else to change your shit. You don't need nobody else to even tell you that. Really, if you don't like it, just change it. But once you start getting in and you start following motherfuckers and you start paying them, it's like paying somebody to change your tire and you already know how to change your tire. I'm just saying. It's paying motherfuckers to do shit, like, especially when it comes to this spiritual shit, if you fucking out there spending your money because you think somebody's gonna raise your vibration, nigga, you retarded. You stupid. Like, that's the dumbest fucking thing. Like, you think you think somebody's gonna raise your vibration. You already vibrating. You chose the motherfucker to raise your shit. You chose that motherfucker to be the thing that you said they was gonna be. So just think, if you just said, oh, I'm already do that myself. You don't even have to go and let nobody else do it. You don't have to depend on nobody else to raise anything for you because you're already that vibration. When the thought came in your head that you need to do that, you could have just did it yourself. I said, it's weird now. I said, damn, because I see it every day. I said, damn, they charging for spirituality, bro. Like, for you to be spiritual, for you to know something, for you to understand yourself, They're charging. But everybody want to walk around act talking about they nice and they're serving God and they're serving the Lord and they're serving this, then how come you charging? This is the cold thing about it. If if you charging, then that lets me know your God is only one thing. It's only the bread. Because if there's a higher power, right? If there is a higher power, right? Period. If there's a higher power, let's say there's a God. Let's say God, right? And I believe in that God. And that I bring that God to you. If that God is the God over everything, ain't that God gonna make sure that I got everything that I need? That I'm not gonna need anything from you? if 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 it serves right, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna have to ask or grab anything from you. Why would I have to? If the God that I believe in and that I accept to be the thing or to be the shit, this is the all powerful, all knowing, can do anything. And then I turn around and say, hey man, you feel me? I need $2. So because no, I like the God that I fuck with is gonna make sure that I got everything I need. You feel me? Everything that I need. It don't matter what it is. I'm not gonna have to too much turn to you and say, well, I need you to help me build this because God, no, that's how strong the creator is. That's when you start to see that the creator is nobody but the self, but the mind that's within everybody. Like that's all it is. That's how come it's so easy for us to go around and take and use God and take advantage of each other. You feel me? Like that's all we're doing. And then we go out and we live these lavish lifestyles. You feel me? And then we come on and we be like, yeah, because you know, when I was rolling in my G Wagon, you feel me, on my way to church to come preach to y'all. It's like, fuck that, bro. I look, man, in my experience, I was trying to think of shit that I wanted or shit that I needed. I said, I'm at that point to where none of this shit mean nothing to me no more. Like none of it. Like, I remember being young and chasing all the things and chasing all the shit. You feel me? And then even now when you hear people talk, what's the first thing they say? Well, because you gotta have, because money. You gotta have money because money is an energy. Like, no, we made money an energy. Money is like the dopest illusion of energy ever. It's the dopest illusion of energy to where we all made it a thing. We all came together and made that illusion a thing, and now we believe it, and now we accept it, and now we pass it, and we make it spiritual to each other. Hey, because money, it take money to build a church and to do all this. No, it don't. It take people. It take us. It take us as a whole to work together to make shit happen. Money has never really been the object. Money has always been the greatest illusion ever, bro. And it's like, you know, that's why I said, man, fuck that, bro. I don't even like to talk about this shit because it just makes me laugh now because I see people do it. I see, a lot of the spiritual people, like, Dr. Umar, you feel me? I see a lot of them do it. I see a lot of them do it. And then they just run around just using people, just dogging people out, bro. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you gotta fucking buy your spirituality or buy your understanding, what kind of God is that? Like, God ain't selling shit. God ain't selling shit. God too busy being the power of what you are. God too busy just being. That's it. That's it. But I ain't buying it no more. I ain't buying into shit no more. I hate to say it, bro. I feel stupid. I feel stupid. But after this trip, after this experience, I was like I said, sitting down with Anubis, true life stories. No more true life. Fuck life. When I say life, I'm talking about the life that we created, the life that we generated, the white picket fence, the believe in this spiritual thing, this spiritual being, and everybody tries to follow, but they don't follow. But everybody follow in their own way in order to make themselves right. No, no, bro. I ain't fuck that shit. I'm not with none of that shit no more. I'm not with none of the spiritual shit no more. I promise you, it's over. It's over. And I hate to say it. You feel me? I let everybody else be it. And I guarantee you, when you start seeing people start speaking spiritual and you're not spiritual like they think you should be, you're going to see the change. And they're going to be like, well, you're not acting this way. So that means you're not spiritual, bitch, because I ain't. Okay? You go be spiritual over there or something. Go be a flower over there. You got me fucked up. I ain't that shit no more. I'm done with that shit because I'm not no fucking follower. I never been, bro. I said I always been a trendsetter. Always been a trendsetter. I've never been the follower. I've never been the one to follow and try to be like everybody else. And this is what they want you to be. And they feel like if you ain't like them, then you don't fit in. And it's like, nope, you're right. Because I'm not like you. I never will be like you. Go be like them. The people that you're reading about. The people this, oh my God, bro. I can go on and on about this shit. That's what makes it so fucking crazy. Because everybody feel like that. They feel like, oh, well, because I read Whoop-de-Whoop's book and he said this, and that. Okay, well, what the fuck? Like, why don't you go live with them and be with them and be like them? Like, what the fuck? Like, how come every time we read somebody's shit, we think we gotta be them or we gotta act like them? It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I'm like, nope, nope, I'm gonna be true. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me, whatever this is. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm gonna be whatever this is. I'm not trying to be shit else. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. I'm not trying to be that person, that person, that person. I understand what they did. I understand they mark. But how you gonna make your mark if you steady fucking talking about they mark? Where your mark at? Where your shit at? Where your scribbles at? Like, you worried about everybody else scribbles. You writing everybody else scribbles. Like, you see people quoting. They quoting other people's shit. They don't even know how to quote their own shit no more. You don't even know how to be you or be the you that you think you are. You don't even know how to be that. You quoting other people's shit and putting it on shirts and selling that. You feel me? Like, come on now, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, maybe I need to stop tripping. Maybe I need to stop tripping. I ain't gonna hold you. Because everything seemed fabricated. Everything seemed like bullshit. All of it. All of it. Because, okay, put it like this. If I put it in this perspective, you'll probably understand it. Picture if everybody was Crips and Bloods, and you was a Blood and I was a Crip. You feel me? We couldn't get along. Put it like that. So that's basically the perspective of everything. Because it's like everybody got a side that they choose or something that they believe in. And that thing that they believe in, they can't go against anything outside of it. They can't understand. They only can run with that thing that they got. So it's like, okay, if I believe this and you believe that, then I can't fuck with you. Like really, like you're a demon. You're like, it's like people out here creating evil are creating like how when you see the Hebrew the dudes that be the Hebrew Israelites and they be out there talking to people and they demonize a lot of people that come up and just ask questions and try to challenge what they do. They demonize it. You feel me? Or like any other religious belief, like anything outside of their like Islam. Like you see them do, I don't know how they say it, Islam, whatever they be saying. I don't want to make jokes of it, but anything outside of that understanding, they they demonize. You feel me? Because they feel like it's like they're creating evil without knowing this is what they're doing, because they're going, anything outside of this is evil. Period. It don't matter what it is. Oh, that over there, oh, they don't believe in Allah, it's evil. Oh, that over there, they don't believe in Jesus, it's evil. You feel me? They don't even know a motherfucker, and they will make them evil if they don't believe what they believe in. Like, it's like hella crazy. So it's like everybody's walking around creating evil by trying to so-called be good, by trying to so-called be perfect, which is the weirdest fucking thing. But I said, okay, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm losing my mind. And if you think I am, start watching. Start watching. Look at how they talk. Look at all of them. Like, even the spiritual ones, the people that say they spiritual. You feel me? The one like us that say we spiritual. Anything outside of it that look different, or you feel me, or go against it, oh, that shit is evil, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, and then you got, even when with the conscious community, you got different perspectives with that. With the ones, you got ones that use psychedelics, you got ones that don't use psychedelics, that think psychedelics is a drug, then you got the ones over there. It's like, what the fuck? Like, man, I don't got time for y'all games, okay? I don't have time for this shit. Look, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for perspectives right now. It's like crazy because everybody think or talk like they've been here thousands of years. It's like you just got into this shit. You picked up a belief system. You ran with it. You made it yours. And then you feel me? And that's what it was, okay? That's what happened. You picked up a belief and you made it yours. And you said, I'm not going to go against it because if I do, then I might go to hell. I'm not going to go against it because if I do, I might be destroyed. I'm not going to go against it because if I do, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt my feelings. I don't know. I'm just saying we all picked up these different beliefs and we ran with them. And it didn't do nothing but make us target our own people and target each other and put targets on each other's backs. You feel me? To where we were looking for, like, it's almost like you start playing the victim. It's like you begin to try to play the victim in life with these different situations, and you start making other people, damn, it's like the police. You start making other people out to be the like devilish type of people, or to be the evil person that's attacking you, so you can be like a martyr or something. And it's like, hell no, bro. I'm like, well, why the fuck is we playing these same games? But spirituality is for sale now. You feel me? They said, man, you gotta pay your tithes. You feel me? You gotta pay your tithes. I can't just give you God's word for free. God's word ain't free. The fuck? On some real pimp shit. You know the pimp say the game is to be sold, it ain't to be told. I said, maybe if I'd been selling this game a long time ago, I'd be up right now. I said, but nope. I fought it. I said, I ain't even gonna be like that. I said, I want everybody to know they self, to know they true self, they true light that shines beyond what this shit is, or the different shit that this is, that they make it to be. You feel me? Because it's almost like we all have like our own perspectives. And like, I'm not ruling out yours or saying it ain't nothing. I'm just saying, I like mine, bro. I love my own perspective. I love it because I ain't picking no sides. If you believe what you believe, then that's cool. Just don't try to make me a bad person just because I don't accept what you believe. And I think that's the fucked up part about it. Because even with me diving in that last time and seeing God as like king, ruler, and all those different things, it was like something else that was beyond that. And it's like, But when you say that, people don't get that. People be like, oh, you don't believe in God. You a bad person. It's like, how am I a bad person? Like, I'm telling you to go out and do some weird shit. Like, it's crazy. People will turn you bad. People will turn you evil. And they don't realize you're the one creating the evil. It's you. You're the one that's doing it. You're creating the evil. You're making things to be good and bad. Nobody else is doing it. Like things happen. Shit happens. Shit happens. That's life. That's life. This is the happening. Everything that's happening. You get to choose what's good and bad. But it's some things you'll just make evil, bro. You just make evil. You'll just make hella evil. And it's crazy because you can make something small evil and it'll create a bigger perspective of evilness that will exist in you, that will be so many different things that you will see throughout life. It's like crazy. Like say, like like uh like I hate to say this, but like my mom, right? Like certain movies, I tell her, go watch this movie. No, I don't want to watch that because it's like witchcraft. And it's like, wait, so you'll make witchcraft evil. So once you make witchcraft evil, it'll just kind of fuck up your perspective because anything that you see or that you fear is anything close to being witchcraft or magic, you won't fuck with. But you won't see the magic within the shit that you believe. You won't see the witchcraft or the magic within what you believe. You'll only see these other things outside of it. You feel me? It's almost like it's almost like I said, it's like our belief systems, they create entities. And these entities exist within us. And these entities play different roles. And like once it create that entity is connected to another entity that's connected to another and to another, and to where they all connected to this one giant one, which is who? The devil. So, bro, oh my God, this shit is so deep. I don't even like talking about this shit, but I'm just saying, you feel me? That was my experience tonight. I don't know if I covered it because my experience was more like I wasn't seeing, like, I had a gang of dumb crazy visuals, but it was more like me experiencing and seeing my life and being within my life and accepting my life. It was like almost like, damn, it was like everything, everybody else, like we all was creating these different dream worlds. And it's like nobody, because we created all these different other places because nobody wanted to be here right now. And then, like, it was like kind of weird. It was like we created all these different places because, nobody wanted to be here right now in what's happening right now. So we had to create these other layers to reality to exist in while we were here right now because nobody wants to be here right now and live in this right now, what we in and what we are right now. And that's fucking crazy because it's like, that means whatever it is that you're doing right now, you don't want to accept. So you will create aliens. You will create gods. You will create other worlds in order for your mind to explore in the midst of being here right now because you don't want to be here right now. This is the scariest thing to you. This is the worst thing to you, is being here right now. So your defense mechanism is to create worlds within worlds within worlds. And when you create those, we exchange them with each other and we pass them on to each other because we don't want to be here right now. We don't like this, what this is. So we create all these other places and we begin to exist in all these other places together as a whole. We create them and we live in them because we don't want to be here right now doing this, whatever this is. This is why we have to create all this other shit. I said, that shit is crazy. That shit is deep, though. If you really think about it, like nobody wants to be here right now. So we got to create an afterlife. We got to create a life before. We got to create a dimension within a dimension. We got to create all other type of shit. I'm sorry, I can't read the comments, bro. I can't even see that shit. I wish I could. I wish I could, but my mushrooms ain't wore off yet. My shit ain't even wore off yet. So wait, I'm gonna try to read. Let me see. Say that is all I want to do all the time. LOL. It's okay. I am so to be here. Yeah. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Cause like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's where I'm at right now. I'm loving being here. I'm loving being here right now. Like, not just on the live, but every moment, wherever I'm at. And like, I think I make every moment now a precious moment. It don't matter who I'm talking to, who I'm dealing with. That moment be the number one moment. So every moment is the number one moment. You feel me? It don't matter where I go. If I'm just at the store buying Black and Miles, you feel me? That moment, talking to the clerk, be the moment. Like I've been knowing that person forever and I could have just met them. So it's like every moment is the moment. You feel me? I don't have to create these other spaces and be away in these other spaces which is wild, bro. I think that is wild. I think that's just one of our defense mechanisms of the mind to create all these other places to exist in. You feel me? Because the now is so fucking scary and it's dope and it's so beautiful and it's so ugly at the same time that we can't accept it. We can't accept it. So we create these dream worlds. And it's like kind of dope because I can create my own dream world and I can give it to you. And then you'll live in my dream world with me in that dream world. Like it's fucking weird as shit, bro. Cause everybody do it. You feel me? Like, and everybody got their own dream world. Like that's why I said the world that you created, even the one if you created like we created it from other thoughts and other fucking ideas from other people, when it goes with you. Like nobody else can create or look at the world the way you do. Like that's what makes it so special. So even if you accepting this or accepting that, the beautiful thing is you the one deciding to accept it. You the one deciding to make it real. But it don't have to be that. But you're doing it so you can. Yeah, that shit is dope. That shit is dope because everybody got the choice to do it how they want to. All right, I had a motherfucker talking to me about baseball. This nigga was talking baseball in the World Series. I don't even watch baseball. I ain't gonna hold you. But he connected that shit all with the presidency and all type of shit. The way he explained it to me, it was breaking it down to me. I just was like, what the hell? I was like, how the baseball get all influenced with the president and and all this shit? I'm like, bro. I said, damn, then turn around, talk to this person over here. And then, they got the whole Jesus thing going on. And the heaven and hell thing. Then you turn around, you talk to this person. And then they got a whole different perspective on, man, it's like, what the fuck, bro? I said, everybody is living in their own reality. Everybody is living in their own shit. But we got to underline one that we're taught and we're programmed to accept in order to keep us following the law, to keep us following the cycle. You feel me? And it's kind of weird because the ones that are way, way, way above us. They know this. But us, we so programmed in it that, you know, it's like weird, bro. Cause you know how they make the different levels. They make the higher levels. Like, even if you go back and you read, like, you know, when they talk about certain stuff, you know, the hidden knowledge, it wasn't given to the ones on the lower levels. It was given to the higher ups. You feel me? But it's kind of weird because the ones that was on the lower levels like us, that was like living in poverty and different shit like that, the knowledge, the things that we did have, it made us, it made us fucking retarded. Cause we said, okay, we gonna live like this. Cause next life, you know, God gonna give us this, and it's like, what the fuck? Like when you think about it, it's like, wait, what? Like, wait, hold on. So So, you telling me you have to wait till next life to get the things that you feel gonna make you feel like you somebody. So right now, you gotta go through bullshit. And it's like, damn, okay, all right. And we believed it. Yeah, that's how we feel. That's just crazy. And they be living it up, laughing. Boy, look at them. When it's like, I never could understand. I ain't gonna speak on that because Donald Trump be tripping right now. I seen them doing AR video of this youngster, put some other shit on there, and had the national security after his ass, talking about he was trying to go against the government and shit. He was a youngster. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, man, I didn't do that video. Like, there's so much shit, so much crazy shit going on, but yeah, bro, I'm about to try to get some sleep though. I don't know if I will be. This crushed ice be slap when you shrooming hella hard though. The crushed ice be on point like a motherfucker. I ain't ate. Man, I know I'm starving. I ain't ate shit. I ain't ate nothing. I just been kind of so I ain't ate shit. I'm starving and shit. Look at the fish tank though. This boy's tripping. Got them Anubis colors up in there, huh? The Thoth colors. Got them Thoth colors and shit up in the fish tank. But yeah, I said, damn, I ate some popcorn and 2 chocolate chip cookies. This should be crazy, bro. Now I'm like going, I think this is weird because the further I've been going, bro, like my my experiences, my psychedelic experiences is like they like you know they used to be hella visual, like dummy visual. Now it's like that shit want me to pay attention to life, to like this. Like it's like look at this. Like you so focused, like you passed all the visuals in the movie shit. Like look at this right here. Be here, be now, and look at this, what's happening right now. It's like, what the fuck, bro? That's just kind of crazy because, you know, like that was always my thing. You know, sitting back, I put on music, I sit back, I close my eyes, put the music on, and I'll be laying in the bed for hours because I be like it'll have me in so many different places, and it was like, damn, like lately when I put on some music, I put on the God frequency, like I said, and like it had me in like the ancient Chinese place and shit. and it was like this Chinese female goddess. She was like purple and shit. That shit was hella beautiful though. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it was like all kind of shapes and shit. And she was like moving around and shit. That shit was hella beautiful and shit. But then it just like kind of dissipated. And I'm like, well, damn. So I put it on something else. And the shrooms was like, bro, like I thought you was past this. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, you feel me? I started trying to switch up the different tones. And it was like you did that. So every time you're listening to these things, they're creating the visuals for you. Like they have control over it because this is somebody else's creation. The music. Okay, listen to what it's saying. Listen to what it's talking about. So it's giving you the feelings of them instead of you having your own feelings and your own vibration in this shit. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. So I put the headphones down. That shit was deep though. I put the headphones down and I just started living in my own shit. And it was like I could see my own shit and then I could see the shit outside of it. It was like almost like at first I was putting myself within the circle and then I was able to step outside the circle and look within the circle and see everything that was in the circle because it's like now I'm outside the circle and it's like yeah, okay, it's a big difference. It's a big difference because you know with everything that we even learn about spirituality, about how the universe is, like we already trained ourselves to believe a specific thing, and that's what you begin to do. You begin to train your mind to look at the world a certain way, to be in the world a certain way. And like I said, you don't be knowing how to get out of that because you trapped yourself within that. So now this is how you look at it. This is how you go about it. This is how you treat it. It's like fuck. And it's like what you step out, like it's always you stepping outside of yourself. Like it's always you like stepping outside of the circle that you created yourself to be trapped in. Like the bubble. It's like you always popping and bursting your own bubble. Because each bubble like that you create and you make factual is just another illusion. And you trap yourself in it. And now you're in it and you live in it. And it becomes your life. It becomes your everyday scene. It becomes everything that you start doing. You feel me? You trap yourself in it. And then you pop that bubble and you step outside of it. Like think about it, right? Think about your beliefs, like the beliefs that we had, like me, like growing up as a Jehovah Witness, or going to church with my auntie as a Jehovah Witness, and then going outside of that. Once I got older, going to church with my grandpa, who wasn't a Jehovah Witness, that went to a church that they like, bro, they used to come out with a paper that said who was donating the most money. And then, the evolution of yourself. This is what's crazy is you begin, that's the one thing you start to see. You start seeing the evolution of yourself because the evolution of yourself is no different than the evolution of history itself because everything is just a reflection of you or what you are. So the evolution of yourself is the beauty of it. You feel me? It's the beauty of it of you constantly making these bubbles and then stepping outside of them. You bursting them every time and going. You feel me? Like back in the days when I first seen the 300ZX and oh man, that's the dopest car ever, and I went and got one. You feel me? The 5.0 when the Mustang came out and everybody like, oh, the 5.0, man, that's the car. You feel me? Everybody had 50s. Everybody had 50s. And you feel me? And like, boom, you burst that bubble. And now it's like, you feel me? The Dodge Charger, the new Chargers, or the Camaros. You feel me? And you constantly bursting your own bubble, stepping outside of yourself. It's like you're constantly growing, growing, and growing and growing constantly, and it just don't stop. It don't stop because I don't know, you that thing that you're trying to fulfill being that you're eternal, like like you eternal, like you can't you gonna be here forever. That energy that you are will be here forever. The body cannot fulfill everything that that thing is. So that's why the body has it has its own shit though. It has its own feelings. It has its own wants. And it's like, damn, I was like tripping off that. Like the body has its own shit that it wants. And it's like, give the body that shit. And sometimes the body listens. The body will begin to listen at times and give you what you want at times. It's crazy, bro. It's like a symbiotic relationship with the body. We call it the symbiotic relationship with these other things, but these other things like cars and shit, they're just extensions of ourselves. Like, I say this over and over again, the phone, just like the phone. Half these things are just extensions of us, of us. You feel me? That's it. Which is weird as shit. It's weird to say. But it was crazy because like in like starting off in this experience, I don't know. It's like all my dreams. It's like all my dreams be coming back, bro, to where I can see all my dreams and like every dream I ever dreamed. Like I can see it like plain as day, like it's like clear as shit. Like that should be dope as it'd be like dope. Well, like when you can see all your dreams at one time, and you can pick any dream and be a and like say you getting glimpses of all your dreams, but you pick that one, and you go, damn, I remember that shit, and you can be on the freeway like you like it's kind of weird because it's this one like I'm driving from L.A. to Fresno, but the drive is just a hill going down and then like all my dreams just be coming back and it'd be like fuck like to where it'd be like the weirdest places like the one like it's like you when you trying to drive to Vegas and like Vegas is like in the middle of like this big ass mountain to where it's like it's almost like a crater in the earth or something. It's like fucking crazy as shit, bro. It's crazy as shit. Like all that shit was coming back. Like I can still see most of it right now. I can still see all that shit. That shit is, that's the I think that's the cold part of it because you start seeing your creations, not the creations that you thought was the shit or everybody else creations, because that's what we start to get into. Like when you like it's weird because I feel like life is like this chess game. It's like a chess game, right? But you're not even on the board of chess pieces. You're not on the board because you took yourself off the board. You took yourself off the board and then you design your king, you design your queen, you design your rooks, you design your castles, you design your horses, and everybody. You took yourself off the board and made the pieces outside of yourself. So even the king position, you put somebody in your king position. You put some like say your girl, right? Like you put somebody in that position that was above her that you felt like was a better model than her. You feel me? This is what a female should be like. It probably was your mom, your grandma, or you feel me, your great grandma who you was told over time. In your king position, you probably, sometimes will choose like a grandfather or father. Like some of us would choose Donald Trump, the president. You feel me? But we never have ourselves on that chessboard. We never put ourselves in the king position. We'll say it, but then no, we always have somebody like a mentor. Like you'll hear people like see the videos of Charles White going, yeah, my mentor. And then you'll hear the old dude come on, and this is the person that Charleston White looked up to, and now everybody listening to him because Charleston White talk like this, and now this person is somebody because Charleston White said I like you always got somebody, you putting people in that king position in these different positions, and you putting them above yourself because of what you see in them people. You feel me? In that person. That's why, like, when I even started this, they like, bro, you my guru. No, I ain't. Bitch, I ain't no guru. Like, I don't want to be no guru. I don't want to be that. I don't. The reason I don't want to be nothing like that because now I have to act out that thing. I have to be that part. I have to act like a guru. I have to make it seem like I know something. You feel me? And I'm giving you something to make you better yourself. You feel me? Now you're using me, and what the fuck, bro? I said, nah, I can't do that shit. I said, I said, nah, we on this same journey together, bro. We all on this same journey. We on the same journey. I ain't no better than you. You feel me? I am you. I am you. We are each other type shit. But, dang, how long I've been on this live? I can't even fucking see. I need to find my glasses, bro. I need to find my glasses because I can't see shit. I say, shit. My wife, huh? nah, that's real. See, I haven't met her yet. They said, feed me. Nah, that's what my body's saying. My body is saying, feed me. But my girl not here. Everybody gone. Like I was supposed to go up north to Fresno, but these people they told me I was gonna have to work on Saturday. So when I came home and I told my girl, I said, man, I said, dang, I said I'm gonna have to work on Saturday and shit. So they left on Friday, and yeah, and when they left on Friday, they left Friday morning. And when I got to work, I didn't go to work till 12. And then come to find out I didn't have to work on Friday. I didn't have to work on Saturday. They already go. So I'm like been at the house by myself. I was gonna dive in Friday night. And then I was like, nah, because I had some shit I wanted to do. So I kind of waited. I waited, and then tonight it was like I was gonna be at home by myself the whole time. So I was like, "Fuck it!" I went and did what I did. Got me a bottle of Patron. You feel me? Took my mushrooms and dove in. And it's always beautiful though. I said, "Bro, I like diving in by myself. I ain't gonna hold you. This is like to me. That's just what I like to do. I like to dive it like by myself. It's like my pivotal moments." Because I don't have no interruptions. And like I was outside, I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to myself and some more shit. Hey, that should be hella funny though. I said, because when I was talking to myself for like 2 hours, bro, on everything, I was talking to myself, answering myself. And every time I said, I'm going to go live. And I was like, no, I ain't, because it seems like I'm crazy right now. I'm going to just let me go and just do what I do. You feel me? I said, I'm going to do it live. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till it wear off some before I just come in and I do it live. Because if I go live right now, it's going to seem like I'm crazy as shit. Because I'm watching everybody's shit go through my head and I'm laughing at them like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you say I'm crazy as shit. Like, you say I'm crazy, bro. Live your life, man. Live your life. You feel like you need it, okay, get it. You feel like you want to change that shit. You feel me? Like that's the cold power of us, of the individual, is you have the power to change your life. You have the power to change how you feel about shit. Like you have the power to do that. You have the power to, control your shit. You really don't need nobody else to do it. And I think that's the beautiful thing. But yeah, I am about to go eat. What's that? What's up, a welcome one? Man, you hella late, bro. You hella late. I'm about to go make me some dummy breakfast. I said I'm about to go make me some hash browns and eggs around this motherfucker. On the solo tip. I'm straight starving, bro. Dang, it's crazy, right? This is the one thing that I don't know. I think my body is like trained for this shit because I will, like, my body will go all day without eating. And then soon as like it come that time, it'll know, okay, yeah, well, I guess we gonna take some mushrooms 'cause we ain't eat all day. It's like my shit is just trained to train. It's like dope as shit though. It's like hella dope. It's hella dope. But I'm gonna cut out, y'all. I'm gonna cut out because I gotta go get something in my stomach because I ain't ate. And yeah, I'm starving like a motherfucker. I'm starving, but I thank y'all for listening. I hope you understand what I was saying and where I was because I was out of here, bro. I was out of here, but I'm like, after I eat and shit, like, I'm gonna try to come in. Or like after a while, I try to jump back in and shit because I know I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep because I'm still like, this shit ain't wore off yet. You know how with the mushrooms, like, that shit ain't wore off yet, bro. That shit just still going. Like every time I think it's gonna stop, it kick back up, and I'm like, oh shit, like, I eat the ice or I do something, that should just kick right back up. It's like, dang, and I know after I eat, I know it's gonna kick back up, but if it do, like I said, I tap in on the computer so I can be up in there in the light. Cause I'm just like, man, I'm just starving though. But peace out. Y'all have a good one. And I'll talk to you soon. Love you.